Philippine artist Fernando Amorsolo, known for craftsmanship and mastery in the use of light, 1892 to 1972, was a portraitist and painter of rural landscape. His famous artworks are Dalagang Bukid and The Making of Filipino Flag. Guillermo Estrella Tolentino, also known as the Father of Philippine Arts, was a Filipino sculptor and a professor of the University of the Philippines. His famous artworks are the UP Oblation and Daliwasang Bonifacio. My perspective about the Filipino artists is that they are doing a big role to show to the public the history of our country through their arts.
Eduardo Maspiri, the father of the Philippines photography. His background information is Eduardo Maspiri is born in 1909 and died in 1995, further north of Baguio and the mountainous province of Sagada. Eduardo Maspiri was born to a Filipino mother and Spanish soldier. He is regarded as the father of the Philippines photography. He is documented with a great detail of the everyday lives of indigenous people of the Cordilleras. His famous artwork is Respected Elder Lakay Caballo in Sagadas Mountain Province in 1950. Another artwork is Woman with Her Pipe in Butbut, Tinglayan, Kalinga in 1953. And my perspective as an artist, Eduardo Maspiri is very known artist not only in the Philippines because of his beautiful creative photography works which he give photographs capture everyday lives of indigenous people and shown how beautiful they are from the natural beauty to their garments and jewelry. Agnes Arellano is a Philippine sculptor known for her realistic sculptural groupings. Her background information is Agnes Arellano is born in 1949 into present, born to a family of prominent male architects. Sculptress Agnes Arellano is best known for her realistic and expressionist work in plaster, bronze, and cold cast marble. Her sculpture highlights the female body and draw from themes surrounding sexuality, religious, and mysticism. Her famous artwork is called Inscapes. Her works explore themes of creations and destruction and the cycles of life from birth to death. Another artwork, An Odyssey into Our Innermost Selves. The female form in all its neatness, full pendulous breasts and vulvas and vaginas, a worm filled with life, skulls in a row, and more. And my perspective as an artist is Agnes Arellano. Her sculptures highlights the female body and draw from themes surrounding sexuality, religion, and mysticism. This, I think, symbolizes how the important female body and how it works, which consider a beautiful arts, and as a woman, she expressed in her sculpture, woman is the creation and destruction, because without woman, there is no future.
Arya Soto del Bagtas, Grand Awardee. His artwork is entitled Between Heaven and Earth. The 25-year-old from Marilao, Bulacan winning entry can be perceived as an artistic impression of the virus on a cellular level of the presentation of the front lines and civilians coming together to defeat the virus. The artist also offers the vision of a collection of vortices of those who seek to restore their health. My perspective to this is what the people need today, the unity of each and everyone to defeat the virus. Kathleen Dagum, Grand Awardee. Her artwork is entitled Bungkag. Based in Sultan Kudarat, the 36-year-old winning entry depicts human suppression through chaotic poses. The title of the work is a Cebuano word that means to break apart into constituent parts, which is reflected in the harmonious swinging of the children who fail to achieve collective action and unity. My perspective to this is that the parents should always take care of their children and help them improve in their daily lives to become more productive day by day.
Jose Hoya is a Filipino pioneer abstract expression multimedia painter, and his notable painting from 1958 is called Grenadian Arabesque. Benedicto Cabrera, fondly known as Ben Cab in the Philippines. He studied under Jose Hoya at the University of the Philippines. One of his famous artwork called Sabel in Blue. As a student, my own perspective in artwork is art give us meaning and help us understand our world. Art appreciation improves our quality of life and make us feel good. When we create art, we paint what we feel and open our minds to new ideas.
Lang Dulay is Filipino traditional weaver who was a recipient of National Living Treasures Award. She is credited with preserving her people's tradition of weaving tinala, a dyed fabric made from refined abaca fiber. She knows 100 designs including the buling langit or clouds, the bantiring or hair bangs, and the kabangi or butterfly. Each one special for the stories it tells. Using red and black dyes, she spins her stories with grace. Her textiles reflect the wisdom and the vision of her people. My own perspective of Lang Dulay's artwork is so unique, creative, and awesome. And it is good to know that she brings a legacy to our country. Juan Nakpil is an architect, teacher, and civic leader. Is a pioneer and innovator of Philippine architecture. In essence, Nakpil's greatest contribution in his belief that there is such a thing as Philippine architecture, espousing architecture reflective of Philippine traditions and culture. One of his famous work is the Quezon Hall located at the front building of UP Diliman. It is situated behind the oblation statue as a gateway or entrance position, with 4 columns that supporting the main hall itself. The main signification of this building was a gateway that is dictated by symbolism of continuous discovery of knowledge, reality, and reliability in every activity in field of overt, love of nation, and serving the people, and the value of humanity. On my own perspective, I like the inspiration of Nakpil's artwork because he dedicated his architecture for the Filipinos.